Happy holidays. I have a gift for you. This is my 2024 reflection guide. As a business strategist, I'm often working with service-based business owners on their planning, and we always start with reflection. Assessing where we are, where we've been, all the good, the bad, and the ugly helps set us up for what's next. It's really the key to moving forward. And honestly, it's a fun exercise. I do my annual reflection with my accountability partner every year. We go out for breakfast in December and work our way through the reflection, celebrating wins, talking through the challenges, and kind of brainstorming where we want to go next. So you can download my reflection guide at the link below and do yours with your accountability partner, or grab some paper and a pen and we'll do it right now. I'm going to walk you through the questions, and you can put me on pause at any point to do your own brainstorming and jotting down your answers. So let's start with the wins. What are 10 highlights from this past year? Things that are going well, things you were really happy about, or some significant things you accomplished. This is an important one because as small business owners, we are typically very bad at celebrating our wins, and we forget about them. And I always find that this question brings a lot of, oh my gosh, I forgot I did this, and I forgot I did that, and this was so cool, and this was awesome. So let's jot down 10 good things that happened. So you can put me on pause while you do that. All right, well, congratulations on all your wins. Very exciting. Next, we're going to go to some disappointments. What didn't go so well, or what do you feel was a missed opportunity? There's going to be a lot of lessons learned in this one. So put me on pause and let's brainstorm 10 things that didn't quite go the way we had hoped. All right, welcome back. The next question is the game changers. What changed things for you this year very unexpectedly? Let's see if we can come up with 3 things that maybe really changed your business, changed things for you, things you were not expecting, things that kind of came out of left field. What were those game changers? And put me on pause while you work on those. All right, welcome back. I bet that one was impactful. The game changers are always very, very impactful. Next up, number 4, where did you put most of your focus this year? What did you really focus on, spend your time on? Let's come up with 3 items there. All right, number 5, what have you been procrastinating over this year? What are the top 3 items there? And so often it's the same things you might have been procrastinating over the year before. Sometimes we have those, right? Those things that just kind of sit on the back burner for a long time. So what were those things? What were the items that you were procrastinating over? You can put me on pause while you jot those down. All right, welcome back. So numbers 6 and 7 kind of go together. This is what client or project did you enjoy working on the most? And as you think about that, number 7 is what insight do you gain from that? What about working with that client or on that project did you really love? You might gain some insight about who your ideal client might be, or the kind of work you really enjoy doing if it was a project that that kind of surprised you. So number 6 and 7, you can pause me while you write those down. Okay, and conversely, questions 8 and 9 are what client or project did you not enjoy working with this year, and what insight did you gain from that? That always tells us something. You can pause me while you jot down those answers. All right, question number 10. What did you complain about the most this year? What were those things? Those are always interesting. You can put me on pause while you jot those down. All right, number 11 is what negatively impacted your productivity? Were you distracted this year? Could you not stay off of TikTok, or was your scheduling a little off kilter? What impacted your productivity in a negative way? Okay, question number 12 is what have you been worrying about? What's keeping you up at night? Let's jot that down. Number 13, what were you scared of doing in your business this year? What were you kind of holding back on? What were you scared of? You can put me on pause while you jot that down. All right, number 14 is what area of your business has the biggest growth potential? Number 15, what was the best decision you made this year? And this could be in any part of your business. It may have been about a client you took on, it may have been about somebody you hired, it may have been an offer, it may have been a speaking engagement. Like what was the best decision that you made this year in your business? That's always going to give us some insight. Number 16, what skills did you up level this year? Okay, number 17, what do you need to finally let go of? What's that thing? Everyone knows what it is. What do you need to let go of? Okay, and then looking a little at time management, number 18, did you take off enough time this year? As you look back, did you take off enough time? That's number 18. And then number 19 is overall, did you manage your time well? Do you feel like you really managed your time well this past year? And if you have any specific notes about that, you can jot that down too on number 19. All right, number 20, now taking that last answer, what would you have done differently in terms of managing your time differently? We've got a little extra space here. Usually when you sort of assess that, there's a few things that come to mind. So you have a chance here to jot down what would you have done differently in terms of managing your time. You can put me on pause while you jot those down. And finally, number 21, looking back, what advice would you give yourself as you look back at the year, as you've gone through this assessment and this reflection guide and written all of this down as you kind of go through it all? What advice would you have given yourself? All right, so now kind of the fun thing is, as you've written that assessment, I'm sure a lot of things have come to mind as you start to think about what's next for your business in 2025. The last page here gives you an opportunity to jot down some ideas, some things you want to maybe focus on, some potential goals. So they're in 4 quadrants here. Up in the top left is your sales revenue. That might be a sales goal you're thinking about, might be new programs or services or new offers you're thinking about. Or maybe up in the upper right, you've got some new marketing strategies you really want to focus on, or you want to improve or up level one that you've kind of got in going, but maybe you're not leveraging it to its full potential. Or down bottom left, operations. Maybe there's a new system you want to put in place, a new process. Maybe you need to kind of improve on execution of current operations. Or finally, your role as the CEO of your own business. Do you need to focus on how you manage yourself and your boundaries, your routines, how you manage your team, your data, your tasks, all those things. So this gives you a chance to start to brainstorm what you think might be next. And that is the end of our reflection. So I'd love to hear how you did. Maybe share one thing in the comments that kind of surprised you as as it came to you as you were working on this reflection? What's something that surprised you? And enjoy the holidays and Happy New Year. And here is to a successful 2025.